Aquarius, week commencing 16th of June 2021. So, I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together with the collective. Without you, this doesn't work. Astral DJ is playing something about dance. Let me get it. What is it? Dance yourself dizzy. So usually spirits say that when you need to change your energy. So open the windows, turn up the music and dance. Or do something that you wouldn't normally do to change your energy. Aquarius. Dance yourself dizzy. Dance. You was mentioned in Scorpio read, so if you're connected to a Scorpio, please do watch that. If you've got Scorpio in your chart, please do watch that. The most important part of your chart is your sun, moon and rising. I have no affiliation with the app, but there is an app called Time Passages. If you get it and put your time of birth, your date of birth in, it will give you guidance every day. It will tell you what your birth chart is. It will tell you what your sun, moon and rising or ascendant. Sometimes it's known as ascendant, and I think it is in that app. It's your rising sign. It's the exact time of your birth, and it is the most important part. So Aquarius, it's quite soon, whatever it is they want you to know about. It's not in the first pile, but it isn't far off. So it's important. Dance yourself dizzy. I believe it's that pile. Yep. So go for it in a big way, Aquarius. Oh, my battery's running out. Better get plugged in, or we'll lose you. We don't want that, do we? So let me plug you in. There we are. So let's see. Somebody's turned their back on love, or you're not loving yourself enough. Could be a water sign female that you've fallen out with. Over emotional, not thinking clearly. We are a Mercury retrograde, so we've got a lot of forgiving to do with people, and maybe they have a view too. Equal reciprocity. What you give out is what you'll get back. 6 years is mentioned. You may have walked away from something or someone, or them from you, leaving the misery of the past behind, but it's been a heavy burden that you're carrying, or it will be. This needs to come to an end, because this is a toxic situation, Capricorn energy, or a very passionate one. Either way, you are bound to something, manipulated by a contract, vow, etc. Worrying too much about what other people think, that shouldn't be you at this time. Keeping up with the Joneses, stuff like that. Don't worry if you're not in a good place financially, or if there's things wrong that you feel like you should have got further in life or whatever in the last 7 years, because what you are sowing now will reap rewards later. So try and see your cup as half full, because if you face things head on instead of putting the bill behind the clock and not getting in touch with people and telling them that you can't afford things, that's when the problem starts. So face things head on. Healing, hope and freedom is coming your way, but you may have missed an opportunity a year ago that you should have taken a chance on. Hopefully in Mercury retrograde it will return. The thing about this is, the only other major arcana you've got is this toxic situation. And it's the number 15, living all past it for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Walking away, 8 months they're giving me. So let's see where this leads, shall we? But you are good enough. Don't tell yourself you're too old. Don't tell yourself you're too young. Don't tell yourself you haven't got enough. You haven't put enough effort in, or whatever it is you're beating yourself up about, because it's not true. You just have some healing to do, and you are sowing the seeds for a brighter future. Yeah, heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Something just happened to the end of these 3 fingers on my right hand. So somebody has had those injured, crushed. Something's wrong there. But there is probably a third party. It is giving me a really strange sensation. It's almost like somebody's had the fingers chopped off. I have had this once before. So, yeah, something about these 3 fingers with spirit. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Perhaps minor surgery, perhaps a massive heart attack. Somebody is not committing, sticking their head in the sands. A fire sign probably. Not realising they need to commit to something. Coming and going, treating the place like a hotel. Someone feels unable to walk away yet, but they will in about 8 months. Secrets are coming out. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it, for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. This is truth being told, coming out of a dark place. Health, work, whatever it is, finances, whatever it is that's put you in that dark place, you're coming out. And it may be with the help of a tarot reader. That is my card, so it may be something I'll say today. The internet also, it is connected to the 11th of October where I come from, but wherever you are when the carnival arrives, the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the travellers, there is possible expenditures on children, heavy expenses, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, or bad news arriving, or someone being blocked. Someone's been caught out doing something deceitful or keeping things to themselves. Possibly not lying, but just not telling you what's going on. A Leo energy is negative. It's about finances. They're probably not telling you about that. Some legal or medical advice is probably needed, or maybe even spiritual. There is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, older male possibly, or, like I said, a doctor, priest or lawyer involved. There could be a failed pregnancy, or the answer is no to any question that you have. If it's a yes/no question, there's no happiness here. That seems rather harsh to me. 9 months. That's not good. Maybe a failed pregnancy. Oh, steady on. Now what do we do? That's it. Pisces energy, negative. Leo energy, negative. Equal reciprocity. You need to be seen to be fair, and what you give out is what you get back. That Leo is in the reverse again. Something to do with finances. And Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, female. Unreliable, unpredictable. So it may be someone on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. A new beginning, a new passionate beginning, but you need to take action now. Unconditional love of an older male. Could be a father figure, a partner, or what sign male. Unconditional. There's been disappointment that you may have played your part in. You may or may not be to blame, but you can't dwell on it and you can't cry over spilt milk. There is something that needs settling, a long-standing problem that's going to come round again, possibly dental problem or a health issue. So you need to sort that out. You're no longer sitting on the fence. Something that looks good isn't. Something that looks bad isn't. The conception of a child, perhaps, or a brand new phase in your emotional life, a gift from spirit. Something is taking place here. A gift. Looks like a lot of financial worry for some. Marriage, friendship, perhaps, faith, study. No reunions with this fire sign female. No more fighting, and a military person may be leaving your life or have already left. A male enemy is overcome. There will be some medical issues, but they will be healed. We've got somebody close to or born in 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. Money will come from an unexpected quarter, so try not to worry about that. Somebody fishing for something. There's a female enemy there yet to be overcome. You may know about it or not. And someone has gone down in your estimation. Somebody you held in a high esteem. Could be a very important female, could be your boss, your mother, somebody like that. And there is romance from an external quarter, not inside the home. So there could be a third party. While somebody is convalescing, I think. Too many, sorry. Yeah, divine masculine, there's too much fire here. Thinking about themselves. Somebody needs to be fair and be seen to be fair. Possible Libra energy. The truth will come out. There's no doubt about that. A new life is dawning for you, so wake up and smell the coffee. It's an adventure. Somebody may feel abandoned or orphaned because both parents are in spirit, or they feel like they've abandoned the children. It's not true, you're not alone. They still listen, they still love. There's a higher power at work here. They are helping you through this, whatever it is. But something's just not for you. It's time to walk away. You're between two worlds now. Do you want to exist or do you want to live? The flamingo gets its colour from how it nourishes itself. You may need to eat more fish. Be careful the energy you have around you. Mentally, physically, emotionally, dietary, and spiritually. Fill yourself up. Because you're at a crossroads now. It's time to release that burden. You're wiser than you was before. Go and have some fun. Choose your path and stick to it. 11th house of friends. Talk to your friends. Those born, not those born, number 35, living, maybe a house number, or you may be 35. You need to connect with a friend. Let's see if there's a clue here. Yeah, there is definitely a third party going on for some of you. So you don't need somebody to walk behind you. You don't need anybody to lead. You don't need anyone to walk in front of you because you're not going to follow them. You just want somebody to walk beside you and be your friend. The three graces: hope, faith and charity. The bonds of friendship. So rely upon the support from friends and other associations. Do not attempt to take this part of the journey alone. You are going to need help. The 11th house is all about associations and how we connect to others. It's the house of group alliances, ideals and aspirations in the public social arena. So that's why you're caring a bit much about what other people think. This 11th house is commonly referred to as a house of friends, but it is so much more than that. It has everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly the domain of others, a better place. The 11th house has much to do with our destiny, what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with greater good and living up to our deal. The 11th house card says that we are not in this world alone and that it is time to aim higher and go among a broader society, to work with others and share your energy, as it's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups is necessary. The 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique and among a group of friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. You may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause and goal. So look to your friends. Or it could be through the friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are to hook up with the right people at the correct time, but don't be very careful who it is, because that lady, that important female, I don't know that she's that good. Now it's all about the people you know and what organisations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, club or society, it is also important to be stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance of or disappearance of an old friend. Yes, but I'm not sure that you should trust them. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to surrounding cards for the meaning of the issue. Possibly, yes. The appearance in the 11th house card means the collective, those who support you as friends, but can sometimes indicate open enemies. Yes, I believe so. And rivals. It could just be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best of both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it's not a good time to serve your own needs only. It's time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. Friendship, friends of all kinds, allies, alliances, social contacts, organisations and clubs, gatherings, dreams, hope and aspirations, destiny, compassionate acceptance, the place where we discover we are not alone, being different, individual, one of a kind, foreigners, other cultures, and people with a different ethnicity or background, tribal connections, suffering from rejections or banishment from the tribe, travelling to foreign lands, entering new fields, misfits, artists, stepchildren, children who are also our friends, technology, connecting through electronics, going with the flow and trusting in the flow as well as your own wild and unique self. A source of help, alliances, group friends, the black sheep of the family may return. Goals, hopes, wishes and dreams. Don't forget to dance yourself dizzy. Thanks for listening.